As far as you see it, how are things going?
It's a slow process to get built up, but once everything is built up, then you can start providing relief from here. This becomes a congestion point. As you've seen, we've been rolling C-130s through here all day. And so our throughput to Tacloban will be good from outlying areas. It's getting it broken down here and then pushed out into the city proper. That's going to take some time. We need trucks. We probably need more forklifts, and we're bringing those things in, but we're also asking for the Philippine government to provide those.
So is that, because up to now that's been up to the Philippine government, and clearly they've been having some organizational issues. Is that something the U.S. is going to start doing more of, actually getting the stuff out to outlying areas, or is that not part of the plan?
Well, I would like to just characterize their effort as it's a capacity issue. And so, I mean, you've got the entire world converging on this tiny little place. They've got about 10 trucks here with the division, the Army division that's located. They're not used to handling 30 trucks. Well, we're gonna give them some assistance.
Clearly, the priority has been get the airport up and running on a 24-hour basis.
Right.
Now that it's going to be, what's the next priority?
We've already brought in like 55 tons of humanitarian supplies, so it runs the gamut. So water, food, shelter, the works. And as a matter of fact, shelter is almost becoming a higher priority in many cases. It's rained enough where people can collect water, but they're exposed to the elements. So we're trying to push that stuff out.
Barbara Starr on my program last night was reporting that she had a conversation with you that you were frustrated at the pace of things. Is that fair to say that it's frustrating?
Getting out here, you see initially there were no services. There's no fuel services, there's no radars here, there were no lights. That's frustrating. But we brought stuff in. The Army Special Forces guys, as you saw, the combat controllers, they set up the runway for daylight operations. We now have lights. I've got Marines that have come in from Japan, and so everything is eventually here. So if I said that to her, it might have been at a peak of frustration.